Well, we have a long laundry list of things to do. I think the most pressing thing in character is stopping the big giant anti-AI movement on the Nexus. That seems to be the very most pressing thing, because yeah, Vetric Nix ends. Korga Harper at Duty's Edge of Varl. Nakmor Drak. So
Fallout from the recent uprising.
wide radius EMP device, military grade capability, pulse generation waveform double exponential. The EMP device has been modded with Engarn components for greater destructive capability. There's another one? Wait, there's another one over here. Oh, I'm supposed to interact with it, right?
Son of a bitch, you played me.
Knight?
Yes, me. I let you near my son. You're not stopping this.
I helped your son. Shush. I helped your son. Time to get them in operations. Oh, I'm stopping this.
Construction and repairs continue on
I'm stopping this because I'm a completionist.
Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
You're just trying to boost them around.
I see it.
Ryder, please. The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another Overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
Sam is part of the reason why we're surviving. And he's an AI, so a lot of us would be dead or doomed if it wasn't for him. So you can't just, you know, paint all AIs with the same brush.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Of course it's by Spender. Of course it is. Done.
Ryder, we cornered Knight, but she's carrying the last of those devices. I have a sniper ready, but she wants to speak to you. We could end this peacefully.
Yeah. Hopefully, since I helped her son, she'll listen to reason. I'm hoping, at least.
Repairs continue on
Confront Knight. Let's hope that we can end this peacefully.
fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors of the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS.
I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost. This place is amazing.
Over there. Wow, she's just standing right there. Okay.
Candros reports the sniper is ready.
Understood, Sam.
Sam, such a human name. No one ever listens. Your father built his human AI implant. Overlord went on despite my...
You're trying to bury something, but I think that's what this is really about.
I thought Overlord might help my son. They made him a candidate for their butchery. So I sabotaged it. I faked rogue code and ripped him out. Alain was hurt terribly, but he was alive and himself.
Oh.
First Overlord, then Sam. Horrors, forced on children. It has to end, even if I must do the unforgivable.
So you were the reason why your son got hurt in the first place. Oh, so you feel guilty about that.
Dad created Sam to help my mother survive a terminal illness.
Many terrible things come from good intentions.
And your
I
kid-
should know.
And Alan is cured.
Sam and I helped Alain together. He's going to be all right.
No, the code I made, no one could fix it.
Sam fixed
Sam
it.
did. Stand down and you can ask Alain yourself.
Here, the last device.
Thank you.
No matter what sentence they give me, I hope Alan will forgive me someday. If Sam really is what you say, perhaps it can forgive me too.
Whew. I'm glad I was able to get that. I'm glad we put in the time. Normally with thing quests like that, if you put in extra time, like crafting the thing, you get better rewards. So I'm happy with that. Okay, thank goodness we were able to end that peacefully, which is what Skyler would have definitely preferred.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Oh yes, I owe you.
Oh yeah, Crash was mentioning that when we caught up.
Oh, wonderful.
I was just
I'll
being
have to
honest.
pop by to say hello as soon as I'm done here.
Being honest. Oh, I wouldn't do that just now. Apparently most of them have the Cryo-Grumpies.
Ah, the dreaded Cryo-Grumpies. I'll make sure to bring coffee with me and sugar. Lots of sugar.
Cryo-Grumpies. Hey, Carrie.
First things first. Tan sent a little gift for your positive message. I'd make the most of it. Today's
Oh.
a tough one. The Exiles. Probably the most live-wire topic for our leaders.
Yeah.
You've met the treacherous mutineers at Kadara Port. Some think the Exiles are a menace to be eradicated.
I don't like how either of these, because they're not all still the enemy, and they're not all a threat. They're not all not a threat. They're not a real threat. Yes, they're still the enemy. You've met the treacherous mutineers, some of the exiles. He sympathizes with them, so I'm going to say they're not a real threat. But this is too strong. They're not still the enemy. They're not a real threat.
The Exiles have as many problems as the Initiative. Not every outlaw wants us dead.
Wow, it's almost heresy to hear that the Exiles are anything but filthy... well, exiles. Sorry, I have to cut this short. I need to prep for a meeting. Apparently some colonists want to talk about the series. Maybe they'll be willing to go on camera.
These interviews are really short. Okay. Alright, now, who's... I do want to go back to Aya, because I want to know what the Moshai wants. So let me do that real quick. So many things to do in so many different planets. So many things. Oh, goodness. Juggling. Just juggling them all. Alright.
Welcome back.
We're gonna go to Aya. New things. Merixus.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Merixus.
Merixus.
I run supplies to your outposts.
Oh.
What brings you to Aya?
For survival supplies, only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested Kiloa seeds to begin their own crops.
Oh.
There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
Okay.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Alright, we've got a whole bunch of things to do. Alright, but first, let's go talk to the Moshai. Wait, there's still more? There's still more? Or is that a bug?
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time. Vol's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them the boost. The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
So there are more things.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, now we're good. Hey, Evra! It's your good friend. Hey, Roski?
Pathfinder?
Wait, it's not... Hey, Ephra!
Pathfinder, next time you're on Kadara Port, I need a favor.
You need a
The
favor?
contact who helped us find Venturev hasn't checked in. He's overdue.
I'll look into it.
Don't know when I'll be there next, but I can look him up.
If he doesn't have a good excuse, he's fired. What do you need?
Oh, he's actually
I'll
pretty
let you
nice
back
to
in.
me.
Good.
He said good! Oh my goodness! The strides we're making. That is amazing. Alright, medic. Medic. Talk to get the antibiotics from the medic.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Yay, I'm squeaky clean. Thank you.
When new to the attack.
My people on Kadara are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Ooh, nice. I'll take it. Confirm. Thank you.
No, I can't.
That was good. Now I need to get some seeds and talk to the Moshai and do a whole bunch of other things. Curator. Here we go. I got something new for you.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
Yep.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan. A musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music.
Oh,
We have
cool.
them now, but nothing is beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories. It's all gone.
I can't imagine losing everything that way.
You left your culture behind. This isn't much different. In any case, relics like this help us.
I'll get going.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
You are very welcome. Ruins from Dar Komal, translated from Celeste. This fragment is from a wall of the governor's public residence in Vold, which was destroyed by Ketcom bombardment during the initial invasion. The governor, all staff, and most of her immediate family were all killed in the blast. When Vold stands liberated, this relic will form the cornerstone of a monument to those who gave their lives defending our home. I wonder if I have the instrument. This is the instrument? Ket Exaltation Tool. That's the helmet. That's not the instrument. Angaran Dagger. And that's the helmet. Angaran Space Helmet. Where did the instrument go? Is it in a different location? Huh. Maybe. I'm sure somebody will point it out. Okay, well. And I think I already read that one. All right. Talk to the Moshai. Apparently the Moshai is over there somewhere. Was the Moshai in the museum? Was she in the museum?
If that should have come to me.
Axel, I'm
Oh, Axel.
all right.
You almost died. What's he doing here?
Hey, 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 I'm the one who saved her life.
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
Kadara's a bad example.
I want to be allies. Equal allies.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do
Okay.
not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel, he
He's...
didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
I don't think he's a threat. There's hope.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens,
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Oh, okay. Lots of things are happening. Alright. Begin dictation. After years of staring at these vault plans, so much of it still remains a mystery. Not that we haven't tried. Still, after what happened, maybe it's best to leave the vault alone now. We've spent so long on Aya striving to learn whatever we can about the Remnant and their amazing constructs. I see our future in these Remnant plans. Call it intuition, scientific intuition if you will, but I've marked it down here for posterity. We'll see what unfolds. Still need to get some acquire seeds and solar panels and visit the Andromeda Initiative Embassy. Still got a lot to do before we head back to the Tempest. Get to the markets, get to the markets. Oh, but is the embassy thing up here? No, it's... I'll go to the market first.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Yeah, I do. Thank you. And... Ambassador.
Anything for the woman who keeps us healthy.
Visit.
What's going on over here? Governor's office. Oh.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before.
Really?
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya.
Nice to meet you.
I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I can relate.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss.
Thank you.
I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it.
Exactly.
No matter how hard they try.
If something's wrong, I need to know.
Maybe you can help me fix it. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I'll do it then. Ask the Angara for help. I'll do it.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
What are your future plans?
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us.
That's true.
We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Right.
Show them we're not invaders.
Right.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
I agree.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Oh, okay.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Cool.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's so cool.
That's huge.
That is huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground.
Yeah, tread carefully.
We need to move at their pace.
Exactly.
They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered.
That is true.
I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
Exactly.
That's all for now.
We have to remember.
I'm here if you need anything.
We're the ones coming into their backyard. So we, should respect their pace, the pace that they're comfortable with. Hey, Reynolds. Okay, so much.
No rest for the weary.
Okie doke. We have, oh gosh, and just like that, we have a whole bunch more things to do. Well, let's try to wrap up what I was trying to do earlier, and then we have more people to talk to. Solar amplifier.
You work on the solar panels? Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Yeah. Highly optimized solar energy collection for storage technology. Thank you. All of my credits are being put to use. Put to good use. Under my dime. But that's okay. Memorial Garden dedication. I think I already read that one. Alright, now we need to talk to people. Speak to Hellrule about moving to the Nexus. Whole lot of people that I need to talk to.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
That's up to you.
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. Alright. I'm in.
Awesome. That was actually really easy. It was really, really easy. Alright. they're very emotional, so it makes sense for me to be emotional too. Leverage my empathy, which Skyler does have. He does have empathy. Geralt.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating, and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
There are no guarantees. I'm gonna be, honest with you. But I guess there's no guarantees. But that's part of the adventure, right?
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I couldn't just guarantee. Yeah, absolutely.
Getting restless.
What do you expect? She used to crawl through cat-infested ruins.
She's braver than I could ever be.
Uh-huh. Sorvis Len. Yes. I have to take care of this situation with you.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Hey.
Ambassador Riala sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
Oh, here we go.
I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
What else did he say?
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
I need to find out his story.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Yeah, she was right. He's not very good about communicating. He's a terrible communicator, but we'll see. They're over here. Somewhere down there.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
Jaren Siek.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I'm here to listen to what your side of the story is.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal, time of change. It worked well, until now.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost.
Oh,
My friend won a
slots.
place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Oh.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval.
Interesting.
He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold.
Oh.
When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
Make things right then.
He thinks you want him dead. Tell him what you just told me, and let's move on.
Thought I was clear the first time. Maybe his translator malfunctioned.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
That actually worked out pretty well.